Imagine this. The night sky darkens, street lights flicker, and the streets become eerily quiet. But in the stillness, something lingers above, suspended like a ghostly figure. The world below remains still, but something feels wrong in the air. This is no ordinary night. This is the night the skies above New Jersey and New York were disrupted by an unexplained phenomenon. Bizarre drones, unlike anything seen before, began to appear and vanish, setting off a chain of mysterious events. The question everyone is asking, what's really going on? Over the first months of 2024, strange drones were seen taking flight in New Jersey and New York. They moved slowly, deliberately. These were no ordinary drones. They didn't just hover aimlessly. There was a sense of purpose, though no one knew what it was. It started innocently enough. People out for evening walks began noticing something odd. At first, it seemed like just another drone, perhaps a hobbyist flying a drone for fun. But these drones didn't act like regular drones. They hovered for hours, drifting across the sky with precision, almost as if they had a mission. They weren't just passing by and disappearing. They lingered, staying in one spot for hours before moving. The behavior wasn't just unusual, it was calculated. As more sightings were reported, rumors began to spread. Some dismissed it as a new government program, perhaps a new form of surveillance technology. But the drones' strange movements couldn't be ignored. They weren't flying aimlessly. They seemed to be looking for something. Some wondered if they were searching for lost radioactive materials, possibly connected to accidents or secretive government projects. The possibilities seemed endless. Others speculated that these drones were part of some covert operation. If they were part of a government project, what were they observing? Why were they so secretive? Over time, the drones didn't just appear sporadically. They began to show up in the same places repeatedly, near government buildings, research centers, and other sensitive locations. The pattern was clear. These weren't random flights. The drones were deliberately tracking something. Then, as the sightings increased, so did the questions. People reported hearing a low whine from the drones, even in areas where no one had seen them before. What were they searching for? Some residents claimed to see multiple drones gathering in specific locations, as if waiting for something. It was unsettling. These drones weren't just drifting through the sky. They were moving with intent. Despite the growing rumors, local authorities claimed they had no knowledge of the drone's origin or purpose. This lack of official explanation only fueled further speculation. Were these drones conducting covert surveillance? What exactly were they tracking? And why had they chosen to operate in such a secretive way? The mystery deepened as more and more people began to connect the dots. The drones were seen in key locations, but no one could figure out what they were looking for. Were they searching for something classified, or mapping radioactive zones? The theories kept expanding, but no one had any concrete answers. The drones were part of something bigger, something the public wasn't meant to know. Over time, the drones became a constant presence, hovering in the sky night after night. Their silence was unnerving. They didn't leave. They watched. What were they observing? What was their purpose? Were they there to uncover something that had been hidden from the public for too long? Then, just as quickly as they appeared, the drones stopped. For a while, the skies were still once more. But the questions didn't go away. Were we just witnessing the calm before something much bigger? Now, as you look up at the night sky, you can't help but wonder, will the drones ever return? Is there more to the story than we've seen? What do they want, and why? For now, the answer remains elusive. But one thing is certain. These drones are more than just technology. They're a threat. And as the darkness closes in, we're left to ask, will we ever truly know the truth?